people my story? I kind of don't. Yeah. I had a heart transplant January 14th. What I wanted to do was go home, get out of the hospital.
So Jamie's Heart Foundation provides financial and emotional assistance to families battling childhood heart disease.
So my son Brantley was diagnosed with hypoplastic left heart syndrome. The ultrasound tech found the heart that was enlarged. Didn't know what it meant, so it was a lot of waiting and testing, and we found out before he was born the official diagnosis. And hypoplastic left heart syndrome is one of the more serious conditions, and we knew going in that he would have to have 3 life-saving surgeries.
I have been a certified child life specialist here for 2 years now. In child life, a lot of our job, we do kind of wear many different hats, but a big part of our job is normalization, so normalizing the hospital and kind of making it feel like home, especially for a lot of our heart kids. They're here for a long time. Being able to kind of provide a sense of normalcy while they're here, whether that's going to the playrooms to play, bringing toys to the room. We're just always needing that as a donation, stuffed animals. That is just one of the biggest requests that we get. And so it may seem small, but it can mean the world to a patient and a family when they're here in the hospital.
Child Life is really good at giving other opportunities kind of outside of the hospital and helping families make connections with other entities, and one of those was Jamie's Heart Foundation. And we were fortunate enough to be gifted a trip to Great Wolf Lodge, a place that my kids have wanted to go to since its creation in Grapevine. Jamie's Heart Foundation gave the family a trip, and we were able to stay in one of the rooms and do all of the fun things, water park and all. And another special thing that they did was give him who he calls Super Bear, and it had a special message on it. It is something that he keeps with him, sleeps with it every night, and having foundations like that that think about emotional and financial support when you want to do everything for your children, but just sometimes you can't. Having a foundation reach out and say, hey, would your family be interested, was just a breath of fresh air. We are happy to join them along for their journey and help promote heart defects and fundraise for kids like Brantley.
I was just in the hospital and Mavericks came in while I was in isolation, and they gave me this little basketball hoop, and I missed like every shot on my bed, and I was like, and they were like, last one, threw it in. I got it in on the final shot.
Everyone has a different story, everyone has different needs, everyone's financial situation is different, but every single child and every single family can benefit from emotional support. And I think that's a huge reason that we're doing this teddy bear toss at the UT Dallas basketball game. And it's because it's such an easy, I think an easy way to show support to these families. You know, this whole expansion down to Texas actually started here at UT Dallas. It was a trip with the UTD women's soccer team, you know, just giving stuffed animals and blankets and things like that to the kids in the hospital that really kick-started this whole thing. And that's why I'm so grateful that we have this opportunity to partner with UT Dallas. But I think it's really easy for someone to say, you know what, I'm going to show up to a game and I'm going to bring a stuffed animal and I'm going to throw it onto the court, and you just made a kid's day in the ICU. And you'll never meet them. You probably won't ever meet that family, but I think it's just realizing that that does make a huge impact is extremely important.